What's up YouTube, and welcome to a 2024 video by the Unlucky Lads. This will detail the raid intel skips and black box locations on critical, regular and low for the raids starting on the 9th of January running through to the 15th of January, which is Project Titan Week 216. Cheers again for all the support in 2023. We hope this year you'll continue to support us with likes, comments and a subscribe if you haven't already, or even donate $1 to us for pizza using the link in our description. Any support you give us genuinely drives us to make these early raid intel videos, which allows you to quickly complete the raids and collect the black boxes as soon as the Project Titan week begins. For critical this week, the modifiers will be Darkest Night, Realistic Reload, and Limited Health Regen. And using the intel skips we can begin by collecting one intel at the abandoned site, also known as the fishing village, which is to the west of Golem Island. Once you have that, you can input the password into the node at the top of Chemical Pipeline, which allows access to Baal at the chemical refinery. And after beating the tank Titan, you can progress into Sector 2. Gargoyle requires 2 intels at Salamander, then the interrogation of the sniper at Camp Phoenix, and lastly, inputting the password he gives you into the node at Testing Zone, where you can also fight the Flying Titan. And Supercomputer just requires 4 nodes at Missile Site Ruins to be pressed together, to open up Quantum at the building in the sea. Once you've beaten the 2 Titans in Sector 2, you can move into Sector 3. Cerberus just requires the hack and defend of the node at Scandium Mine. This will unlock the last Titan battle at the top of Lava Shield, where you can complete the critical raid. And if you're looking for the black boxes on critical this week, there are 2 in Sector 1. The first at Satellite Dish, and the other is at Chemical Pipeline. Then there'll be 2 boxes in Sector 2. The first at Camp Phoenix, and the other at Missile Site Ruins. And finally there's 2 boxes in Sector 3. The first at Scandium Mine, with the last one being at No Man's Land. In summary, the modifiers are some of the more difficult ones in our opinion. Starting with Darkest Night, which regular viewers to our channel will know we often complain about. This is because the challenge the darkness offers is outweighed by the lack of tools to deal with it. For example, when using an old TV or monitor, it becomes near impossible to see what you're looking at, forcing you to play the whole raid with thermals because the night vision doesn't seem to work correctly. Next up we have Realistic Reload, which can be annoying if you forget about it after using just a few bullets and then reloading. So depending on your playstyle, it could be beneficial to switch to a smaller magazine for this raid, or wear ammo increasing gear. Finally, we have Limited Health Regen, which can come back to down you if you forget to heal up between fights, so we recommend carrying all the syringes you can, and making sure you heal up whenever you lose a chunk or 2 of health. As for the intel trail this week, it's actually a very good one, with a quick trail right the way through and including Cerberus too. This means in Sector 1 it's probably advisable to split up the squad and send someone to Fishing Village while the others head to Chemical Pipeline ready to input the password into the node. Next up is Sector 2, and if you're looking to save more time here, it makes sense to split the squad up again, this time sending 2 players to both Salamander and Camp Phoenix. This way you'll have a player to revive you should things go wrong. Once you have the intel and do the interrogation, you can head to Testing Zone to fight Gargoyle. This means en route to Supercomputer you can stop off at Missile Site Ruins to press the nodes and then head to the building in the sea. Lastly, in Sector 3 you just have a set of nodes to press at Scandium Mine, so try to do this without failing, otherwise you do need to do the full Sector 3 intel trail. Or you could quit the raid and load back in to start at the gate between Sector 2 and 3, but be warned that quitting and rejoining the raid as a squad doesn't always work. Overall, with the modifiers included, we think that speedrunners may be able to beat this in around the 45-minute mark, and a group of friends working together could beat this in around the 1 hour 15 mark. However, we know that not everyone rushes through the raids, so if you do have any problems, please comment below and we'll try to help out, so you can finish this week's raids and earn those rewards. Moving on to regular and low, there are no modifiers and it does just use last week's critical intel and black box locations. So begin by pressing the 4 nodes at Ancient Harbour. This will give you access to Baal at the chemical refinery, and beating this boss will allow you to head into Sector 2. Gargoyle requires 5 panels at Camp Phoenix to be destroyed, before you can fight the Flying Titan at Testing Zone. And Supercomputer will need 1 intel at Salamander, before defending the node at the back of Testing Zone. Now you can fight Quantum at the building in the sea. With both of these 2 Titans destroyed in Sector 2, you can advance into Sector 3. For Cerberus, you just need to press 4 nodes at Lava Duct, which although technically locked can be accessed a number of different ways, with our favourite being to team wipe to the wall to the left of Lava Duct's western gate. However you choose, once you press the 4 nodes at Lava Duct, you'll have access to Cerberus at the top of Lava Shield, where you can complete the regular or low raids. And if you're looking for the raid chests on regular and low this week, there is 1 black box in Sector 1, which is at Heliport. Then there'll be 2 more in Sector 2, the first at Camp Phoenix and the other at Testing Zone. And finally there's 2 boxes in Sector 3, the first at Scandium Mine, with the final one at Prototype Workshop. That's all for now. We hope you have a wonderful 2024 and have enjoyed our Intel and Black Box video enough to leave a like and comment. Plus subscribe or donate if you haven't already, because all of your support genuinely drives us to make our content. So until next time, peace out, the unlucky lads.